Everybody there love the sound. That's why they give you hugs and
back
pounds.
and one for
No
William
bullshit.
Baker.
You got the whole world vibing the same. You ain't doing this for watches and chains. You got love for the game.
Rise up, young king. It's showtime.
It's Jay from Love of the Game.
Yeah,
Welcome
there it
to
is.
episode 5 of Ball is Life All In. Got a special guest, named Sakya from Breakdown Basketball. How are you
Yes,
today,
sir.
man?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. I've actually been looking forward to the show for a long time, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's my bad. I've been putting it off.
Busy man.
Got injured, concussed. Everything's been happening.
Nah, mate, it's good. It's a pleasure to have you. Before we do start the show, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Ohm Securities. For a dream teammate, they'll help you get a prosperous future. Hit them up. They're running a special giveaway, 2 tickets to the EuroLeague finals. My man Obi's going to tell you all about it. For now, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Australian basketball fans, want to fly to Athens? Business class? Home Securities is making it happen. Refinance or buy a home with them. Each property settled is an entry. If you don't have one, refer a mate, double the points. The draw is streamed live on Instagram on the 1st of May 2026 at 7 p.m. Follow Home Securities. Let's go. 2 seats, 1 week, 4 games. Athens, are you in?
This episode is proudly brought to you by Sensory's Kitchen, Australia's destination for German-based kitchens. Find out more, sensory.com.au. Now, I know you're a busy man. How's things with you, man? I know you had the concussion you were just talking about.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had a pop vessel in the eye. Body's all
Been
well.
good. Been good. Pop vessel was a story in itself. Me and my trainer were wrestling, and 10 minutes later, I look at my eye in the mirror, and the whole thing is just damn red. But concussion. You were at that game. So just Simon Crepez, man. Came down, Euro step, straight elbow to my damn temple. But I feel good now, bro. I feel good.
And then he ended up playing for you too at Breakdown the next day. What was that like?
He did.
Were
He
you
played
coaching?
3-3 Red Bull.
And what was that Red Bull tournament like? Because I know you guys actually came out on top.
We did. I didn't go. I was still at home worrying about my head. But no, Sharif, Ray, Zeke, and Matty Mims, they pulled it out.
Yeah, shout out Matty Mims, Money Mims, man. I love watching him play.
Yeah.
Him actually playing the UBL. Shout out to him. He's also coaching for the Illawarra Hawks, doing
Yep.
intern coaching there. So shout out to him. Now, look, when we start the show, we do a little icebreaker. I'll ask you 2 questions,
Yep.
and you can ask me any 2 questions you like. But I'll get started. Now, look, your basketball journey, you're kind of doing a lot of great work now. But where did it start from? Where did that love of the game come from for yourself?
Oh, honestly, crazy story. I was in Nepal. Yeah, I wasn't even in Australia. My auntie ended up marrying an American guy. Brought out a basketball out of nowhere. Me and my brother were like, what the hell is that thing? We had never seen anything like that. We've seen soccer balls, footballs, cricket balls, everything but that. Took us to a court right across our street. Didn't even know it was there. Let's go play basketball. Like, all right, cool. Literally got to that court. We were on there for like 5 hours, shooting, layups, everything. It was kind of like just teaching us the ropes of it. That day is what like brought my love for the game, like hands down. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing this game.
So you were born in Nepal, grew up there?
I was born there, but I moved here when I was 2.
Oh, okay. Nice. And then, yeah, man, so what was your game like when you were younger? Did you play in any competitions? What did you
did.
excel at?
I did. Started under 16s bottom age for Comets. Was a reserve to start off with. Ended up being part of the team after a tournament we went on, and I ended up getting MVP for it. Coach bumped me up to the team. 6th man that year. My game was all about speed, bro. I was super fast. Defense, my hands were everywhere. I was athletic, if you could believe. Under 18s, I could actually dunk. Just saying. 33 now, broken knees, can't do it no more. But yeah, bro, speed. My shot was always there, my 3-point shot. That was kind of who I was.
I got to give a shout out to you too, man. 33, and you still got game. One of my pleasures of actually watching UBL on Saturdays is sometimes when you go to the whole UBL field, you kind of like go, all right, who's going to actually turn up?
Yeah.
Who's going to show up? But one thing I always count on is I know Nate's turning up to do the coaching too,
Yep.
and to do the playing. And I kind of seen your role kind of in a way expand this season too, dropping 35 points in back-to-back games when you guys were a bit short-handed. So yeah, I just want to say from my side, man, respect, because I actually do love turning up and seeing that you're playing.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, you still got that same love, passion for the game, even now at 33, and doing great work. So
33,
that's
I'm
what
in my prime, just saying.
let's get
28
it.
to
Let's get it.
34, I'm in my prime.
Beautiful. So you got next question?
Yeah, what does it feel like to be a superhero? Real life superhero. Tell me all about it. I want to know.
Oh, what do you mean?
Look at you, man.
Oh man,
Put out a fire, save your family, in hospital, full recovered.
yeah. Look, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of did mention you're gonna talk about that, and I kind of had like PTSD, like actually talking about it because I don't actually talk about it too much. But honestly, it felt amazing in a way too when I was actually in the hospital bed. I know it sounds messed up, but being in that situation, I wouldn't take it back what I did because I'm a fire warden for my job.
Yeah, yeah.
So when the fire did start, I was cool, calm, collected sort of thing. I was like, yeah, like my wife was screaming and I was like, it's all right. Like we got this sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what I do. Like I've learned how to do these things and then got the fire extinguisher. I knew it was oil based and everything like that. And then I closed it down and then, bro, the whole thing just spread. Like
Damn.
it was freaky. And 2 months before that, I was talking to my mate across his building. Someone actually died from a fire explosion because
Yeah, right.
same thing happened, but he hit a circuit. So in that 2 seconds, I thought, fuck, had my baby there, my wife, and we live in an apartment block, ground
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
So I was having those movie scenes in my head straight away, going, damn, like I don't want to sit there and fucking be the reason why someone's chucking babies or someone
Yeah,
losing life.
I
So I was
get
like,
you.
all right, get the fuel out of the house, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed it, and then yeah, my hand there to there was pretty much like on fire for about like 10 meters.
Damn.
And then as I was about to open the door, slipped because it just got too much. The oil fell, ended up slipping and pouring it all over myself. And then at that time, I just got my left hand kind of just like chucked it out, sort of thing. My wife was like, after, did you even know anyone was there? I was like, bro, like, I was in too much pain. Like, shit, like my bad. And then thinking about it too, after that, went to the shower because like, my hands
Yeah,
were all
yeah.
water. It was fuck. Because at that time, I didn't really understand the pain.
Yeah.
Because I still had the adrenaline. And then your wife called the ambulance or fire brigade and said, bro, get underwater.
Yeah.
And then, no, she said get underwater first before she called them. And I was like, shit, man, do I actually trust her with this? Like, fuck, is this the right thing? Sort of thing. So I was panicking already. And then, yeah, I got back out. And then she's like, no, get back in, get back in. So went back in. And then after that, it was all a bit of a blur until we got into the back of the ambulance and then took those like green whistle sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, bro, I just blacked out until I woke up. And when I blacked out, I was like seeing like reels of my favorite, like my life sort of thing.
Right, right.
And then, yeah, and after that, I just recovered. Shout out to my mother-in-law. She kind of got me through it because the first thing, she was actually in New Zealand
Yeah.
and she flew back straight away. And the first thing she said to me was, when you first got married to my daughter, you said you're always going to protect her no matter
Yeah.
what. Like you didn't promise much else, to be honest with you. But then she's like, look, you actually did it. That's why like kind of like, I respect you and thank you for that too.
Yeah.
And after that, it kind of like helped me with my recovery stuff because I was like, shit, like it wasn't all for nothing because I actually did protect my family,
Yeah.
did kind of like look after everyone else sort of thing because that's kind of like, in a way, like the person that I am sort of thing too. So like just staying true to what I actually done and knowing that she actually respected it meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
So it felt hectic. And then my daughter was there for like 3 months, 4 months. I couldn't do anything. I was like
I was
bedridden.
seeing it all over Instagram, bro.
Man, I had to put all these things, like having a shower was like the
Yeah.
most painful thing.
And that was crazy too, because I swear it was like 3 days before it happened, I saw you at Auburn, I'm pretty sure. And then that got posted up. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What's going on?
It was crazy because I was actually meant to go to basketball too that day.
Yeah.
If I actually went on time, I wouldn't have been home and my wife would have put her under the
Right.
water. So I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the fire actually chucked down, I had that adrenaline. I was like, fuck, you reckon I can go to basketball still? And then, yeah, got in the shower. It wasn't happening. But yeah, man, it's been a journey ever since. Still slowly recovering and stuff.
Yeah.
But I started hooping again, playing Oz tag, doing the things that I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit limited, but yeah, it's a journey. Because my daughter got me through it too, where she couldn't touch me or nothing. So I just
Right.
kept going, like, bro. And the NBL1 East, because I just got like a gig with the Bankstown Bruins. Like, bro, I've got to get right. I've got to get right.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did. So shit, sorry if I did carry on. I haven't actually talked about it in a minute. So
Nah, you go, bro. I think everyone needs to know about it, to be honest.
yeah.
It's like everyone kind of saw what happened. Everyone kind of knows the idea of what happened,
Mm,
but you never speak about it.
nah.
Like, and it could be a good thing as well. We're kind of like pushing it in the past, but like I said before, bro, like that's real life superhero shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
got PTSD.
you didn't hear about
anytime.
that stuff all the time.
Yeah, PTSD. Whenever the fire, anything happens, any like sudden noises now, I panic.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, bro, it's something I got to get past. But yeah, slowly getting there. Now, my next question is to you is, if you were to rank your top 3 basketball moments or memories
Oof.
right now, what would it be? I was going to ask your favorite, but then I was like, no, probably had too much. We'll go top 3.
Like for myself,
Just in general. Could be seeing your son dunk the basketball, like shooting some hoops for the first time, whatever it is.
honestly, top right now would probably be that first time I walked into our warehouse and the court was done.
Yeah.
Like kind of seeing that, like set in stone of like, me and my wife actually did this.
Mm.
And like we did it ourselves. You know what I mean? Like that was a real big moment for us, massive moment. So that would be number 1. Number 2, Probably what I said earlier. How like when I was a junior into rep, didn't make the team, was a reserve, played in that tournament, ended up getting MVP out of 160 kids and being bumped up to the team like that instant. That was like up there for sure. And then, damn, last one. Honestly, now like daughter starting to get into basketball. She's doing privates 2 times a week. She's doing our rookie class every Friday night. My son now, who's 4 years old, finally at that time where it's like, where's my ball? Where's my ball? I want to go break down. Let me shoot. Let me shoot. Like, it's just those little things that you take for granted. And we were literally there just before I came here. I brought him with me. He was shooting down on that small ring. He was there for about an hour and a half just shooting around by himself. I'm like, those moments stand out a lot.
And I know because for me, especially, like I wouldn't say I didn't follow women's sport, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah.
Now I know that because now I got a daughter. I'm actually thinking about like women's sports, actually like playing her in sports like that. What was that like for you too? And you said your daughter is hooping now. I know you went to the WNBL with the Sydney Flames game.
Yep.
Can we lock her in for a roster spot in a couple of years?
100%. I guarantee it. I'm sorry, I don't. But yeah, no, I'll try.
If she loves the game,
I'll try. We're gonna get into it like a lot. She's willing to play. She wants to be on the court. Like me and Jess don't force our kids to do anything they don't want to do, especially when it comes to sporting or things that are kind of like extracurricular. You know what I mean? Like that stuff should be fun. It shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be a job for them. It shouldn't be like, oh man, I got basketball now. It's like, no, like if you want to go, you can go. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. It's up to you. So we're kind of just like letting them lead their own path. And we'll be there kind of giving little hints. Basketball's the way to go, but it's up to them end of the day.
Ah, beautiful. So you got last question?
Last question.
Nothing too deep, yeah?
No, I'm going deep with this shit. Actually, I'm going to keep it interesting. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
That's deep. Because I haven't told this to anyone before, so I'm actually breaking the news now.
Yeah.
Me and my wife are actually expecting our second kid.
Oh, hey, yeah. Congrats, bro.
She's due in April.
Congrats.
So it actually got me thinking about what I actually want to do, because at the moment I'm comfortable with my job.
Yeah.
Like I run I'm a program coordinator for a mentoring business.
Yep.
Mentoring program, like helping men get back on their feet. But my passion is sports, and create a love of the game, because kind of like helping, I guess, kids and also men, adults and stuff like that with their mental health, because sports is a big part of it. So love of the game is more like the game of life too. And I'm actually looking to put them together. So mentoring, and also sports program with a bit of sports media on the side too. So that's the goal. I'm actually about to hopefully launch in about, I'll say 3-4 months time.
Okay.
So just be successful, be happy.
Yeah.
Which for me, happiness is the main thing, because I feel like if you're happy, your hard work and stuff like that will kind of like pay off. And now that I do have kids, I kind of understand that like, I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it to kind of like set up a better future that I didn't expect. I thought I was going to be sort of thing. Like if you told me 2 years ago I'll be here right now, I'll be like, nah, you crazy, man. Like I'm a extrovert. Yeah, well, I don't even like talking to people. So just even me getting in front of a mic, talking, doing interviews. I remember the first time I started the NBL 1 East. Shout out DK too, Coach DK.
Yeah.
Because I was at Inner West Bulls. My wife just gave birth. I think she was about 3 months. My baby was 3 months. And she was crying, and I had to leave to go to the game. And I'm like, so I sat there in the corner because I'm like, I didn't know if I was going to talk to anyone or what I was doing. I was like, shit, is this what I want to do? And then I was just leaving. I didn't even do an interview with Alex because I was going to interview Alex, but then they lost. So I was like, fuck, I don't know anyone else from the other team. So I was just going to like walk off. And DK was like, came up to me. He's like, hey, bro, I like what you're doing. Like, I see what you're doing, sort of thing. Like, keep at it. And I was like, oh shit, like people are actually watching, sort of thing. People know, sort of thing. So then after that, I was like, screw it, man. Let's do it. There's not many people doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm very big on like promoting the next generation to help them like with a better future. They'll be like, hey, like someone's actually watching, see what you can do. So put my passion with a bit of business in the side, hopefully. And then just, be a great father, be a great husband, be a great man. And then whatever happens after that, oh shit, wherever that is in 5 years' time, I'll be happy.
No, I feel like you said it perfectly, bro. Like when you said you just want to be happy, right? Because especially doing what you love to do doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
Like no matter how hard the work is that you're putting in, and it doesn't feel like work because you actually love what you do. It's the same thing what I'm doing right now. Like basketball based, I'm training people, I'm doing all this other stuff on the side. Like wife is behind the scenes, literally picking me up off the ground, making sure that everything is running smooth and floating. I'm just the face of it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, as much as I love what I do, it doesn't feel like work at all. I can wake up at 5 a.m., go to work for a 6 a.m. session every single day of the week, no matter what time I sleep. And I'm happy to do it.
We're going to talk about that. Look, I want to give a shout out to Jess, your wife that you're talking about right
Yeah.
now, because I feel like you guys have something special where you guys are building together. She's there supporting you, like doing your whole basketball, even watching you play. I'm bringing the kids along and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, and I see, like, for example, like Tom Ramos doing that too with his wife now and baby. Like, you guys are creating like a little community.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so we're going to talk about her in a bit too, but I want to talk about the whole breakdown basketball side of things first.
Yep.
Because as I said, you do great work. A lot of the kids I know, they love going to breakdown. When they go to breakdown, they kind of feel like they elevated their game already automatically.
Yeah.
What's it like coaching and I guess pushing people to be the best version of themselves on the court?
Biggest thing for me is the amount of times players come in and they leave not even knowing that they have just fixed 5 to 10 things about their game. And that could be as simple as like mental stuff, attitude, like body language, because we're massive on attitude. Like, if you don't have the right attitude in basketball, I've seen so many people just fall off the radar because of it. So like little things like that, like, how can I explain it? Like, what I do, right? Number one, what you see on Instagram is not what you see in workouts. Like, yes, there might be snippets of it, but a lot of people misconstrued breakdown for that basketball Instagram, that basketball trainer that does too much. Come get a workout in. You're gonna see the real work, because that's for Instagram. That's for views. That's for the hype. You know what I mean? Like, people want to see combos. People want to see all the crazy moves that no one else does. But if you come in, like, we're detail by detail. Like, we're on you the whole time, making sure that you're getting everything right. And every play is different, bro. Like, for example, a girl came in today, right? She's shooting from her waist. Everything's fine. Couldn't make it to the ring. 95% of girls right now all shoot from up here. They catch, they pick it up, they set at their chin, they shoot. Straight adjustment, 5 in a row. All net from 3. It's like, it's just those little things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, as you said, it's those little things that kind of change your game, and a lot of basketball is all based on confidence.
Yeah.
Putting in the work. Like, I know, for example, like with my game, I struggle going left. Like, I don't even play professional or nothing like that, so I don't really care, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I play my role, sort of thing. But yeah, going left. So now it's kind of like when I work on it, I feel more comfortable because then he opens up so much more part of the
100%.
game, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you talk about the whole confidence. Like, what is confidence on a basketball court for you?
Confidence for me, and my language, is just knowing that no one can fuck with you. Like, you trust your skill set that much that no matter who's in front of you, you know, number one, how to get past them. Number two, how to stop them. And number three, how to literally just protect the number one thing that's the most important in basketball is the ball, right? Because a lot of players will come down the court, they see someone pressing full court, panic mode instantly. Pick it up, look for the next person. Having that confidence in yourself, knowing that no matter who's in front of you, you purely trust your skill set to be able to make the right decision. For me, that's what confidence is. Like, and I feel like every player needs to be somewhat delusional as well. Like, you can be delusional, but at the same time respect and know good players around you. But one thing I always tell my players is never walk on a court being scared of someone. Don't ever walk on this court being scared of someone. Respect them. Understand that they're good and they're a great talent, but don't be scared of them.
Yeah, that's facts, because honestly, like, I remember like 5 years ago or something like that, it was like someone was asking a question like, if you could play for like $3 million or go to jail for like 1 month or something, if you're versing LeBron James, would you score a bucket? I was like, hell yeah, man. Like, even though I probably couldn't, I was like, I'll believe that. I'll get one shot, one open shot, and I'll hit that shot, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
100%.
But then playing at that whole pro level sort of thing. Now, I know you guys go through like a lot of the juniors to like NBL players, even professional players, even NBA players. I saw you did some work with Tyrese Proctor. What's it like for you to actually have that recognition that, you know what, like, your work is actually making an impact?
Yeah.
Because as I said before, man, when I talk to kids and they go, oh, got to breakdown, like, I learned this, I learned that. And as you said, it's all about body language. And even when you coach the breakdown white squad, you give them that tough love, but then you say, you know what, like, hey, back your skill. If you're wide open
100%.
for that shot, shoot it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
What's that one part that you feel like every kid needs to work on to get that whole confidence stuff? Like, is it footwork, shooting, just understanding your teammate, understanding your game mindset?
That's a tough question because every kid, like I said, is different, right? But number one, mindset. I feel like any sport, no matter what it is, like your mind is the most powerful thing about you. If your mind is strong, everything else will follow because your mind will tell you to keep doing this. Your mind will tell you to rep this out 100 times if you're bad at it. If you're good at something, you sharpen your tools. Like you said, you're bad at your left hand, right?
Mm.
But you're probably good at finishing right hand the whole time. You're probably good at hitting mid-range jump shots. So I would get you, if you were to training with me, 40 minutes left hand work. Let's get your weakness right. Let's spend 20 minutes on what you're great at. And let's still sharpen that up.
Oh, done. Well, I'll sign up. So I'm ready for it.
But hey, if I burst you, I'm forcing you left the whole game. Just
That's
you
all
know.
right, man. Because you know what the funny thing is too is like, for example, like, you know, the Wildcats gold. They actually
Yeah.
forfeited on the weekend. I was like tripping out, like, yo, like, surely you could just call up a few people that would actually play
Yeah,
sort of things. I don't
100%.
know how it works. I was like, shit, bro. I even asked Cam, like, if you're sure, bro, just let me know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll fucking feel in, sort of thing. Like, why not? Because I want to talk about the whole quality, talk about the whole defending. And we're going to talk about your wife now, who's your, as you said, is part of your business partner.
Yep.
My favorite highlight of that whole relationship was UBL. We're going to talk a bit about UBL now.
Yeah.
Up against Proform.
Yeah.
Callum Norris was absolutely
Callum
cooking
Norris
you
and
guys.
Kyle Leslie.
Yeah, they were
started
cooking you.
killing
I
us.
think they scored 42 points in the first quarter.
Yep. We're down like 20 something. It was bad.
It was honestly, it was amazing to watch in a way because I was like, you know, Breakdown's going to come back, but how are they going to come back,
Yeah.
sort of thing. And then your wife said something to you. I think she told you how to play some defense. And then you guys locked in the huddle.
Yeah.
And then you came out. You had this look in your eye. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been watching you play for a while. I haven't seen that look before.
Yeah, right.
And then you kind of just decided, you know what, like, I'm going to shut him down this way, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you guys came back. I think you hit 8 threes in a row.
Something like that.
37 points. Like, you were on fire, man.
Yeah.
What's it like seeing your wife actually support you and actually coaching you too and pushing you to kind of be like, yo, what's it like actually having her there, sort of thing, the whole journey?
She is my biggest supporter and my biggest critic. Like, hands down. I'll get in the car right away. If I had a bad game, she will not say anything to me for about 10 minutes until I bring it up. If I had a good game, she still won't say anything to me for 10 minutes until I bring it up. You know what I mean? She kind of keeps me level-headed. She doesn't let me feel the bad. She doesn't let me feel the good, right? She keeps me on that same path because she knows what I can do. She's been with me. We've been together for 11, 12 years now. You know what I mean? Like, she knows everything I can do on a court. She's seen me through the highs. She's seen me through the lows. And just that game, like you said, when she was yapping at me to tell my team to pick our shit up, like, that's all it took. And one thing that she told me as well, she's like, you are such a vocal person. You're such a leader, but you kind of shy away on this team. Like, you kind of just like let the guys do what they need to do because they're already at that level and they don't need that leadership. She told me, I think it was like 2 days before the game, she's like, you need to get on their asses. Like, they trust you. They're on this team because of you. They're playing because you wanted them to play. Show them that you can be a leader. Like, if they're messing up, pull them aside and let them know how it is. Like, for me, that was a game changer, like, in itself.
Yeah, because I feel like, especially with the whole breakdown, like this year, your squad kind of like took a bit of a change with the players because normally you had team chemistry. Like, you knew where everyone's going to be, sort of thing. Like, my favorite thing is, like, I know you guys have been short. You lost Dom Keys, Christian, CJ, CJ Marion. And for me, like, you haven't had Luke Jamison for a while, but every time I know I rock up and I see you and Sharif, I'm like, yo, they're going to be good. What's it like playing with Sharif, man?
I love Sharif. Love him. Biggest love-hate relationship on the court. Because I know this guy can drop 30 a game, but there's games where he comes into it and he's like, no, like, I need to get my teammates involved. I'm like, hell no. You are one of the best scorers in UBL, probably in New South Wales in general, at the NBL 1 level. But you shy away from your game to let other people shine. Don't. Let people follow you. Like, you lead the way, and that's going to open up everyone else anyway. Like, playing with Sharif, he's my brother. I've known him since day one of starting Breakdown. He was one of my first ones that came through as well. So we've been together for what, 4 or 5 years now. Like, we hold each other accountable. And I don't think I've versed anyone in ones more than I've versed him. And end of the day, like, that type of stuff builds relationships, builds bonds. No matter how many times we fight, no matter how many times we argue, once we get on the court together, like, we know what we can do.
Yeah. It's crazy to watch because, you know each other, where each other's going to be, like their strengths and stuff like that. Like, yo, Sharif's, like, even when you were hitting your 8 threes, like, I knew when Sharif had the ball,
He was
his
finding
first
me.
thing is he was
Yeah.
looking for you.
Yep.
He's saying, "Oh, where's Nate? How can I get him open?" Sort of thing.
Yep.
And even for the whole NBA one, it's like I always said, especially when Sharif started playing like that little 6-man role sort of thing.
Yep.
You give him 21 minutes, let him take like what 10, 12 shots. He'll cook sort of thing, especially
Yep.
if it's a few early.
100%.
But yeah, talking about the whole UBL sort of thing, the competition this season has elevated from previous years. You guys have won in what, 2 years in a row, 3 years?
2?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
think
2. Yeah.
2
What's
years,
it been
yeah.
like for you to actually see the growth in the competition? Because now, in a way, I honestly feel like there's no easy games anymore where you kind of
Yeah.
know you're going to win by like 40 or 50 sort
Yeah,
of thing,
yeah.
like in the past. What's it been like for you seeing the growth this season?
Growth is great. And to be honest, there's a big props to you and a lot of other people that have come on board from last season who promoted the hell out of it. Like, you guys did a great job, hands down. No one kind of followed UBL stats, but the second Love of the Game comes on, SJ Love of the Game. You know what I mean? Like, that blew up. Like, everyone starts following it, everyone starts watching it. People start wanting to put in teams. Proform coming from Illawarra every single week, putting a team in. Like, that's massive in itself. The whole Sydney Uni team joins the competition. They're a good team, young. They started off slow, but they could make a comeback. As easy it is. Like, we're versing them this weekend. I think our white team's versing them, so it's going to be a tough game. You know what I mean? Obviously, crossover coming into the mix. Bunch of NBL superstars is pretty much picked.
That's
Every
an all-star
single
team.
superstar
That's
from
an
each
all-star
team. You know
team.
what I mean? Yeah.
And yeah, you've got UNC,
MVP. UNC's new on board.
#1 draft pick.
#1 draft pick. Lurchers, young team led by Dre.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't ask for a better leader on the team as well. Like, there's a lot of good competition, man. A lot of good competition. But I still don't think anyone can mess with us.
Nah, that's the thing. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I've got Mamba Journals there behind the camera. When I was actually thinking about my love of the game questions, one of my questions was, who do you think you're actually going to face in the grand final?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask it right now. Who do you think
Honestly,
you'll face?
it's going to be either crossover MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
We versed MVP last year, grand final.
And what's that rivalry like between you two? Because you guys kind of like the OGs of this. I remember the battles you guys had
Yeah.
last season, the
Yeah.
grand final. I think you guys were up by like 17 at half time. You kind of knew that they were going to have one run in them.
Yeah,
and they
100%.
did, brought it back. What's it like? Because, bro, my favorite thing about that whole thing is like there's respected banter.
Yeah.
Like you guys talk shit sort of thing, especially Sharif, Chol, like, you know, it's going to kind of go down. But at the end of it, it's just straight love sort of thing.
Yeah.
What is that rivalry like between you guys?
That's kind of like the relationship that you build in basketball. You know what I mean? Like, everything off the court, Chol, Ant Mundine, Henry McKenny, Malak, like, they're all my brothers. Like, I love those guys. But once we're on the court, I'm going for your throat. Like, I'm coming for you. Our whole team is. Like, it's as simple as that. But like you said, the battles we have, the competition we have, and unfortunately we versed them this year and we were literally short players. Like, a bunch of our young guys had to jump up and kind of fill that spot. But no, I'm looking forward to playoffs, man. Once playoffs come, like, it's gonna be a different story.
Well, I can't wait for playoffs. Honest to God, like, and that's the thing too. When you actually look at it, I can't wait to actually watch the Division 2. Like that 4th spot that everyone's chasing is going to be pretty much like a title in itself.
Yep.
And you got like Proform, which is pretty much like a whole little mini NBL1 East roster too.
Yep.
You got, as you said, Lurchers, Southwest Sonics Blue. They've surprised a lot of people. And bro, there's just those little rivalries that's going to come up.
Yeah.
Like Wildcats White, man, they pushed the shit out of Crossover.
Yep.
They were up 5. Crossover was up 5, and those young boys, they weren't stepping down, man. Like they were giving it back, getting in their faces. And that's the thing that you said about the whole mindset where it doesn't matter if you're playing against whoever. Like, don't get scared. And these young guys ain't scared, man. They're actually giving their best. And I feel like you, MVP, Crossover, kind of like get like a hunted. Like you guys are the elite sort of thing. Everyone's trying to like prove their point sort of thing. Do you kind of feel that in the competition?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like we've got a target on our backs, especially after winning last year. Like, we came into this #1 with a stacked roster again. 4 great guards, Phil Spots wings, great bigs on our team. It's like, we have a target on our backs.
Yeah. There's no answer for Cooper Will still, man.
No, Cooper
He's
was
a
killing
beast.
people. He's killing.
He's a beast. And now look, talking about the whole crossover, we'll talk about Summer Jam too.
Yep.
You guys won it, what, 2 Summer Jams ago?
Yeah.
And then crossover won it last season.
Yep.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, but I was dying for you guys to actually match up in the final.
Honestly, everyone thought it was going to happen. We believed it was going to happen.
And what's it like having that Sydney rivalry, kind of like putting like, I guess, street ball Sydney on the map?
Yeah. Honestly,
Because you're going down to Melbourne, man, taking over.
yeah, that's what I mean. And like, Melbourne people, Queensland people, they all sleeping on Sydney.
Mm.
And a lot of the tournaments that we're joining right now, it's like Sydney's coming out on top. So it's like, don't be sleeping on Sydney Hoopers.
And that's the thing too. Like I feel like, especially in a way too, with the whole crossover joining UBL. For me, I was like, bro, that's just like because when I actually go to the UBL, for me, it's like about enjoying like the storylines, because that's the reason why I covered the whole UBL to begin with at the start, was to actually tell the stories, because no one pays attention to the finals, but no one understands the whole journey that like you guys go through to get there. You know what I mean? Where this year I feel like it's gone another level too. And shout out Zach Roberts. You've been keeping him busy. What's it like working with Zach?
Zach's my guy. Love the guy. Comes in whenever I need him to. Does what he does.
Kills it, eh?
Literally kills it every single time. And I could give him the most random project to do. Like, hey, I need this to be like a storyline. Like, no highlights, none of that crap. Give me a storyline. Like, let people feel the players. Let people understand the players. Let people see emotion. The next day, here you go. There it is.
And he's so quick with it too.
Quick with it.
Yeah.
Quick.
That's where I first met him, was UBL.
Yeah.
That's that season. I think they were versing you guys. What was it called? What was that? SBI. Max Brown. They were versing you guys, and then he called Zach against you guys. Like, bro, it's probably the wrong game to call, but hey, he got a few points and stuff like that. And then I saw Zach, and I was like, yo, like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm just shooting this guy, sort of thing. I was like, bro, like, what do you do, sort of thing? He's like, oh, I video, like, record just basketball for a side hustle, sort of thing, a bit of a hobby. I was like, bro, look, I actually just started doing this whole UBL thing. I saw you guys, like I saw Luke Jamison and all those guys like dunking. I saw a few of like some great games, and I was like, man, like there's something here. And I saw like the prize money that you guys were playing for, and I was like, bro, how come there's not much on social media about it, sort of thing? So I was like, shit, you know what? I called him up, kind of like that thing. I just faked it till you make it. I was just like, bro, I set up a little sort of a portfolio about what I can do for them.
Yep.
And then they said, like, come jump on board. And then saw Zach, and I was like, hey, bro, come jump on board. Like, I don't know exactly where this is going to lead to. He showed me his first video. I was like, hey, bro, stay with me for a whole season.
Yeah.
I'm doing NBA 1 East. Come with me too. I don't know what the journey is going to be like. But with your work, bro, I swear to God, even if it was paying 2,000 to 1 right now, I'll put $50 that you're going to be shooting at NBA Madison Square Garden in about 5-10 years' time. Yeah. And he's like, huh? Like, all right, let's do it, sort of thing. And then from
Zach
there, bro.
is so humble, bro.
He's
not even funny. And like, I speak to that guy about business all the time. I'm like, you need to be doing something with this. Like, don't be doing stuff for free. Like,
100%.
that ain't you. You're putting your time and money into this. And at the same time, like,
you're elite.
You top of the game right now. Like, put it to work. Like, get something out of it. Yeah, he always says he just loves basketball and loves doing it as a hobby. Make the hobby a profession. You know what I mean? Zach, if you're listening, bro, make it a profession, please.
Hey, he's going to get there. I don't know what his journey is going to be like, but he's onto a few great things too coming up, because I talked to him about every day sort of thing. Yeah. We even talk about the UBL schedule, about NBA 1 East, stuff like that. Talking about NBA 1 East, you've trained a lot of players. You have the NBL runs, pretty much, I might say, the best runs in the country. It's elite. What's that competition like, man? And I just said, when you show Zach the videos, there's a lot of like emotion there. Yeah. Any place that has like Baby Chol and all those guys, sometimes you have Wiley Bales, Dave O'Hickey. Yeah. What's it like?
Honestly, a lot of ups and downs. A lot of ups and downs, because everyone's a competitor. So when you put these teams together and people are losing, shit hits the fan. Like, that's when the real emotions come out. People are winning, the shit talk is crazy. Like,
but that's the game at the purest form.
Exactly, man. Like, it's up there as well. No coaches, no referees. You got to be accountable for your actions. You got to call your own fouls. Like, you got to trust the person next to you to make the right decision. Like, that's where basketball players are kind of made. Like, that's where you build your IQ, because you don't have someone telling you where to go. You don't have a robot being like, hey, this is our play. Follow this play. You get to the right spot. You see that ball move. You get to the right spot again. Like,
because that's the thing I love about sort of pickup basketball, is you have to have great IQ and a great understanding of the moment, where you got to know that, like, as you said, there's no coaches. So you know what every player has to offer. How can I maximize it to get the dub? You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of honestly respect your game so much, is you actually understand the whole flow of the game. As I said, when you dropped those 35 pieces, your team needed that. Like, you had like young guys, shout out Cooper Crow, coming all the way from Mudgee to kind of fill in. Him doing his stuff with the Indigenous Basketball Association, traveling the world, playing hoops. What's it like for you getting those stories, man? Those young players actually wanted to play and then seeing them succeed and kind of play that rep level?
Honestly, it's insane. Like, 2 of our players right now, like, come through breakdown, Rebecca Donnelly and Bailey Hansen, both from Norths, just made under 17s Australia team. Like, they're literally going to Samoa in December to go play in the Oceania Cup. Like that's massive,
Mm.
like huge. You know what I mean? Then you have stories like Cooper Crow, Indigenous kid that nobody knows. Where is Mudgee? Like I don't even know where Mudgee is. He-
Hey, shout out his dad too, man, driving him all the way.
all the
I'm
time,
showing him
bro.
the love.
Peter
So,
Crow,
yeah.
man, he's on it, on it,
Mm.
on it. Funny you said that because they messaged me like 2 hours ago. They're like, "Hey, is the elite camp on this Sunday?" I haven't replied. Sorry, I'll get to you. But like, they want to come all the way from Mudgee. You know what I mean? For a nighttime camp with us, 5:30 to 8 p.m.
Mm.
Like that speaks volumes in itself. You know what I mean? And like when we first started this stuff, COVID hit bad. COVID hit bad. Do you know Josh Boyle Jr. by any chance?
Josh who?
Josh Boyle Jr.
Boyle Jr. No, not top of my
Comets
head.
boy. So
No.
he just got bumped out of 18s. He's youth league now. Goes to Scott's College, I'm pretty sure. I was training him on Zoom. Like we were literally having Zoom sessions on his ball handle. Once COVID finished, boom, he's in Sydney getting in workouts. Like Emma Power, she was massive as well for our startup. Like Zooming with her kid Ollie as well. Same thing. They're from Central Coast. So like we have kids from. Sorry, Josh, I forgot where you're from. But Coffs Harbour.
Yeah.
Coffs Harbour, right? Coffs Harbour, Central Coast. Like, how far is that? Central Coast about 2 hours, hour
I'm
and a
bad
half
with
away.
directions. I'll just GPS and just drive, put
Yeah,
some music
Coffs
on.
Harbour
So,
about 6 hours away. Like, getting Zoom sessions and then coming to Sydney to like get in actual workouts.
Mm.
Like, that kind of for me and Jess was like set in stone of like,
what you're
okay,
doing.
we're doing something good
Mm.
here. Like, people trust us. People trust the work that we are doing. Like, let's give them everything now. Let's
Mm.
not keep things away. Let's go all out.
And the thing I love about that, you actually just talking about that, you can kind of like see the passion, like remember the names
Yeah.
of the players and kind of like seeing where they get to. Because bro, like that's a lifelong impact. Because then they're gonna be teaching their kids how to play the game.
Yep.
And I honestly feel like, especially for kids, if you're playing sports, you're kind of doing the right thing, staying out of trouble. I'm looking after your mentals, kind of building that discipline.
Yeah.
But that discipline obviously kind of starts with you and the way you coach and the way you do things. Because I truly believe if you actually build something that you're passionate about, there's a backstory to it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's what I want to ask you about. How did breakdown all start? Was it an easy journey where you go, you know what, this is what I'm doing? So you got deep with me earlier on, say, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
How did it all start? How did it all begin breakdown? Because the thing I love about it is I remember growing up, because I'm 32.
Yeah.
I remember when I was about 17, 18, we kind of saw the NBA just kicking off. I think that was the time when Delhi and stuff, the NBA was kind of like
Yeah,
at its
yeah.
peak.
Yeah.
And me and my mates were talking about, hey, let's build a basketball sort of center, like where we have pools, gyms, whatever the
Yeah.
hell it was, sort of thing. Like everyone was kind of thinking about it, but no one really done it
Yeah.
because they didn't know how to do it. So how did it all come about for you?
Man, we're going back, like timelines back. Back when I was 18, you know, Villy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would always train at Auburn, right? And I saw this big fob kid, bit scrawny, raw as hell, just shooting around on a court by himself. I approached him. I'm like, hey, bro, like, do you want to get a workout? Like, you know, I'll help you out a bit. Started from there. Like, he was probably my number one that I went to, helped him out on the court, fixed his jump shot. He'll tell you this story himself, but he was like, bro, I can't shoot threes. Like, mid-ranges, I can step 1 foot inside the three-point line and be completely fine, and I'll hit it every single time. I was like, all right, let's try this. Close your eyes. I'm going to just get you to walk around. Once I say open, don't look down. Your eyes are up at the ring. Just shoot the ball. Had him start off close, got him corner, got him free throw line, all these spots randomly. I had him 2 meters behind the three-point line. He opened his eyes, looked at the ring, shot it, hit back rim. And I'm like, so you're telling me you can't shoot from three now?
Mm.
He's like, okay. It could just be a barrier from that line. After that, man, that kid was knocking down threes like no tomorrow. So that was kind of like the starting point. I always had a passion in basketball, right? Whether it was me playing, whether it was me trying to make it to the highest level, or whether it was me training people, right? And that started when I was 18 years old. Around 22, I met Jess. Started off as friends, got together when I was 23. 24 years old, she's like, hey, like, let's do something with basketball. Let's do something with your training. You always do it on the side. You always help people out. You're always at the courts training people. You train me. Let's get other people in. So started off on Facebook at 24. Didn't really know about YouTube. Didn't really know about Instagram or any of that stuff. I don't even know if it was around, to be honest. But started off Facebook. Had about a few clients. One of them majorly was Xavier Rosendale, who's with me now, and he's one of our head trainers at Breakdown. So he was one of our first and consistent clients as well. We got to around 13. It stayed steady at 13, maybe hit 15, close to 20, but it never grew. Like it never expanded like crazy where we could promote it and be like, hey, like this is our brand, come and see us. That kind of died down. Went through job after job after job, went through studying online, and mind me, like I hate studying. I can't. I can't do it. If it's not basketball, like I can't study. You know
If you haven't
what I
done
mean?
it from young, you start to pick up.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had our daughter, 2019, 2020 came. We were brainstorming kind of like the whole year leading up to the end of the year. I was training people Saturdays at Auburn, Saturday morning, come to the courts, get a workout in, massive group workout. During the days after work, after doing Coles deliveries, go to the court again, train a few people, go back home. End of 2020 was when it started to really pick up. Word of mouth started getting around. We still didn't have Instagram. We still didn't have any of that stuff. We still didn't have a brand. We didn't have a brand name, nothing. But I was getting close to 50 people on a Saturday morning on one court getting in a group workout.
You just coaching 50 people?
Yep. Literally just circuit, bit of gameplay at the end. All right, cool. 2 hours done. From there, we're like, okay, let's really think deep
Yeah, we
about
got something here.
yeah, like what you do, what our brand is. Like we were thinking like sky high, up in the clouds, like all this crazy stuff. And then she's like, what do you do? Like when you train people, I'm like, I break down everything they do. And straight away I was like, hey, light bulb,
Yeah.
break down basketball. Like that's literally what we do. Like we break down every single little detail for every single player that comes through. Right. So start off with that. Okay, cool. Brand name, breakdown basketball. Let's put it Instagram now. But to do it, we need a logo. Shout out Ben Morrissey. Played at Glee with him. Great guy. He hit me up out of nowhere. He saw my brand and he was like, hey, send me this random logo. He's like, hey, bro, like I'm just thinking of like along the lines of this for your logo. And I'm like, how'd you know we need a logo right now? It's like, oh, I'm a graphic designer, so I do this type of stuff. Sorry for throwing you in the shade right now, but some of the logos he sent me were horrible. Like straight horrible, bro. It was like BB backwards, purple and orange. I'm like, yeah, okay, we need to go down a different route here.
Yeah.
All right. So that's when it was just continuous growth, logo after logo until we came to the one that we have. Once we had it, or like me and Jess saw it, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going with that. Instagram blew up. We sat around like 25,000, 30,000 followers, something around that. Around December that year, we were having clients like through, but bro, you know how hard it is to be a trainer when you don't have your own spot?
Yeah.
That was the one thing I hated, bro. Trying to find just places to train that aren't booked out, where you don't have to pay $80 to hire just a full court. You know
Full
what I
of
mean?
extra
Like,
stress.
yeah, like a lot
Yeah.
of the time it was just casual bookings. Go in, pay $8, cool. My client pays $8. Okay, I take 80, 70, whatever I started off with, you know what I mean? End of that year, I had a TikTok, but I posted like 3 to 4 videos on it. Didn't really do that well. I deleted all my videos. I think it was in December that year, 2020. We made a TikTok again. Posted one video of Corriday. Crazy kid, super athletic now, plays for Comets as well, goes to Scots. He it was like a little skip hezzy, but it was me asking questions like, what are your options off of this? Boom, next option, next option, next option. And like that morning I woke up, when I tell you I saw, I think it was like 170,000 followers on TikTok over a night, I was like, what the hell just happened?
God damn.
That one video had like 2 million views. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
And then TikTok blew up. I think it was in like 6 months, 7 months. We're at like 1 million. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like that blew up for us like crazy. But social media has played a big part. But in saying that, it wouldn't have done anything if we didn't do what we do. You know what I mean? If I wasn't there constantly putting in the work, constantly like waking up at 5 a.m., traveling to Blacktown, UNC from 40 minutes away to train people. Shout out to Mook and Chris helping me get that kind of going once I couldn't find
Yeah.
any other courts. They gave me UNC to work out of. But man, growth till now, like I didn't expect it. And I'm gonna go back again. Yeah. When me and Jess first met, we got together after a year. I was an idiot, didn't ask her to be my girlfriend too early. One of the first things that we said to each other is like, when we grow older, we want to have our own stadium. Like you said before, right? You want to have your own place, pool, gym, whatever it is, basketball court. We literally said we want to have our own stadium and just be able to do what we love to do. 10 years later, we open up Breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, it's a dream come true. Like, honestly, a dream come true. Because that was our dream.
Yeah. And that's the thing, honestly, like, you know how you said the reason why you were kind of doing things? You had your passion, you were doing things the right way.
Yeah.
And I'm a true believer in, and this is why I tell a lot of people too that kind of ask me, like, how do you do it? Because the hardest thing about it is that consistency.
Yeah.
Just keep going when, because sometimes I post a video, I'm like, bro, this one's going to blow up and nothing happens.
Yeah. 100%.
then
I've done that so many times, bro. Countless times. Like, I'm like, this is it, bro.
This is
like,
the one. This is
this
the
one's
one.
going to go crazy. This one's going to go viral. Like, I'm hyped. The next day, 200 views. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah.
Delete that one, upload another one.
Yeah, because it hurts, man. And then because you put in the work, you think, oh, you know what, this is
Yeah.
it. But then it got to a point where when I was doing it, I was just like, bro, I stopped caring. I stopped looking at the likes. I
Yep.
stopped looking at the views and everything. I was like, I'm just going to post it.
Yep.
I'm going to hide the likes because I don't want to look at it every like 2 seconds. If it gets to 100, I'll unhide
Yeah,
it sort of thing. But other than that, like, I don't care. I'll put the work out. If I'm proud of the work, I'm posting it
Yep.
regardless of whatever happens. If someone wants to listen to it, even if it's 5 people,
Yep.
screw it. I'm happy with it sort of thing. And then that was kind of big when then after that, I was like, all right, I actually like doing this. So how can I do it? So shout out to you. Actually keep chugging along, posting that video,
Yeah.
kind of keep getting creative. And then you caught that break that changed your life. And shout out to you. Look at you now, man. As I said, one of my favorite things is knowing that you're going to turn up every Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you love the game. You also love coaching those kids. The great impact that you have. And you're telling me now, like, listen to it, because 2 years ago, I kind of thought to myself, I was like, bro, like, why is Nay and Breakdown playing in the UBL? Because I was
Yeah,
like, bro,
yeah.
like, that team's too good. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell are they doing? Like, it was you and MVP. And I'm like, man, like, you had Luke Jamison coming up. He used to be
Yeah,
an NBL player. You had you, Sharif, Villy,
Yeah.
Cooper Wilkes. Like, you and MVP were kind of the reason why I actually came back this year too.
Right.
Because I was like, because I'm trying to create this business, and my wife's like, yo, you got to stop doing things for free. Like,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, try to get something out of it, even if it's
Yeah.
little. Help us kind of get what we want to get to in life. And from there, kind of like, I want to create this whole business idea sort of thing. And then when my wife told me that, I was like, all right, how can I get creative with this?
Mhm.
But then I was like, bro, babe, I'm going back to UBL 100%. Like, I don't care what it is, whatever price we kind of organize, I'm going back because I actually like seeing the journey, man. Like seeing like Jonah to Alada, like getting to the whole NBL 1 East last
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
it was good, like good for me too. Cause I was like, bro, these guys maybe not have got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Keep promoting it. And then I remember like Chris Bryant posting a few
Yeah.
videos of him, and then he ended up getting scouted to Indonesia. And I don't know if it was from the videos that we did, but I'm like, shit, teams
You
scout,
never know if it plays a
team
part, bro.
scouts, they look
Yeah.
at all these social medias, like their stats. Because one thing that I'm big on is actually telling the story
Yeah.
about the whole season, not just the game. And that was what I think I told Zach. The most important thing was what's wrong with everything in social media these days? It's just highlights, man.
Yeah.
No one's actually telling the story about why this game's important, why this clash in round 2 is going to matter so much at the end of the
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
sort of thing. And that's why, like, even with this UBL, a top 2 spot is going to be massive.
Yep.
Like, it's massive because you want that double chance too, and then the bye.
Yep.
You never know what's going to come up. So that's what I want to ask you about the whole UBL. Are you guys kind of like looking at that ladder? Like, for you, is it more, I just want to be the top dog sort of thing, or the whole UBL, especially this season? Because this season is extra special, man.
It's kind of the same thing how you mentioned like the likes. You know what I mean? Like you hide the likes, you don't care about it. You kind of move on because you know what you're posting is going to kind of like get to the right people, right? So you don't really care about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing for UBL. I feel like we come into every game, our team, just because we love playing basketball and we love playing with each other.
Yeah.
Like we literally will die for the guy next to us on that
Yeah.
court.
It's a special bond, man. What you
Yeah,
guys have
like-
too.
We don't look at the ladder. To
Mm.
be real, I've looked at where the white team's standing more than where we're standing.
Yeah.
Because I feel more pressure coaching than I do playing. All right. So like us looking at the ladder is not really a thing.
Mm.
I feel like we just come into games, number one, expecting we should win, and number two, knowing we should damn win. Like,
And one thing I'll talk about the whole Sydney basketball. You're talking about Summer Jam,
Yep.
any of these 3-on-3 tournaments that you
Yep.
guys kill pretty much every single tournament. Luke Jamison, number 1 ranked player.
in Australia, 3-3, he's up there.
What's
He's
it like playing with
definitely
Luke
up there.
Jamison, man? Because honestly, bro, he was literally what made love of the game.
Yeah.
I remember my first time doing my like top 10 list, I was shitting myself. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know these guys. They're going to get it the wrong way. One thing I do want to ask you, I haven't asked anyone this before. What was your reaction when you actually saw me kind of like covering the UBL, doing these like top 10 lists, talking about teams and stuff like that? Like, what was it like for you?
My first thought process was, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, where is this all coming from? But once I started like digging deep and seeing like the depth he kind of went into everything, I was like, hey, I'm in that top 10 list too. I'm like, I like this guy now.
Because that's a tough thing. Because like for me, like and that's the thing that I love about covering the NBA 1 East and why I'm so like passionate about it is because when I'm actually watching the game, it's not just actually about the players and the actual thing. It's about watching the body language,
Yeah.
how they react when something goes wrong, which teammates pick each other up.
Yeah.
Like all those things play a massive part in it. And that's
Yeah.
why like I'm two from, in a way, I think I'm like 2 from 2. Like called like you guys winning the whole championship. I said Luke Jamison was my top player for the MVP sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You were up there. Canberra Gunners were going to win it because they had that team chemistry. They lost
Yeah.
last year. Like all those little things for me tell the whole story about what makes a man and at the same time makes a team sort of thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I definitely had you because I was like, I think at the start I had you 10th and I was like, nah, man, like what he does for that team sort of thing,
Yeah.
the way he just connects everyone, like he's the connector sort of thing. I think I had you about 6, I think.
No, I don't remember.
I think it was 6. But it was
Should be higher, but it's all right. I forgive you.
But yeah, the talent was crazy, man. And I was trying to think about doing one for the UBL this season, top
Yeah.
10. I'm going to before the
Yeah.
final start. But I'm going to break it down to top 5 in each division.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
There's 3 divisions.
Yeah.
What have you made about the whole growth of UBL too, man? Because I love it. Like the way the games are now, like 15 minutes apart.
Yep.
People are staying to watch the games. People scouting, which only makes the talent level and gameplay even
Definitely.
more elite.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you, like walking into that gym now? Because as you said, you've been there for years now.
Honestly, like Auburn, Simone, Dawn, Tony Lee, like everyone that's there, me and Jess have known for years, like years and years, because we used to play mixed comp there. I used to play local comp there when I was younger, under 18s, like youth league stuff. So they've been around since I was there.
Yeah.
So like walking into there doesn't feel any different for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of
that's
like,
home.
yeah, it's kind of like a second home for me.
Yeah.
So it's weird, but yeah, I walk in, give everyone a hug. It's like I saw them yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, same feeling.
Beautiful. And look, one thing, look, I have like 2 more questions that I kind of want to cover.
Yeah.
The talent level in the NBL1 East, this year too, took it another level.
Yep.
What's it like for you? Because you get to coach most of these players. Like they know who Breakdown is. They want to go to Breakdown. Like you got CJ Marin doing workouts there. Nearly all the MVP boys. I know I was talking to Malak and Henry, who was representing the NBL1 North and South. They want to play in the East this season because they feel like, you know what, like, like the East isn't weak anymore. What's it like for you? Because you played a big part in it too, man. You're training a lot of these players, man.
Yeah. Kind of started out what year did I play for Penrith? I don't even know. 2021, around that. Yeah, like playing for Penrith, kind of knowing like when I was there, I'm a top 5 point guard in this league
Yeah.
at the age of like 30. So I knew I could hang with everyone there. And just me kind of like putting it on that floor as well, showing what I can do. Number one, my wife was scared as hell of me playing NBA1 because she's like, you have a brand to protect. If you have a bad game, people are watching you. Like, you can't be going into that having a bad game because that could easily stop a player
about
being like,
reputation.
yeah, I'm not going to him because he's going to have a bad game and teach me the same thing and I'm going to end up like that. So, like, that was every game I had pressure.
So you
every
bet on
single
yourself,
game I
bet
had
on
pressure.
yourself.
Yeah, like, but like I said, that self-confidence, knowing that I trust my skill set enough that I'm going to have a good game. And if it's a bad game, it's not a bad game.
Yeah.
It's just not a game that I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? But training all these guys, Lachlan Hutchison, CJ, Villy, Sharif, like, damn, I could keep naming so many players on each team, like Luke Jameson, Davo, Bawali, like all these guys that are currently in the NBA1 East might not come back. You never know. But the growth has been crazy, bro. Like, and it makes sense for the guys that are homegrown Sydney guys to want to come back to play here. Because in reality, like, who won the Nationals?
Canberra Gunners.
Where are they from?
East.
NBA1 East. Like, everyone's saying NBA1 East was the weakest out of all the teams.
Yeah.
Think again, bro.
No.
Like, this is what I mean, how so many people sleep on Sydney Hoopers. Yes. I will say it out front. Sydney Hoops isn't the greatest in terms of, like, development and pathways, right? Melbourne's up there, Queensland's up there, Western Australia's up there. But Sydney's coming. Like, it ain't far behind. And when you talk about the Hoopers here, people here give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, we care about what y'all think about us. You might not know it, but we want to show you that Sydney's up there.
Yeah. No, they know because
proven.
Yeah, they know because my favorite thing was like the cookout based in Melbourne. He came up to, he just reached out to me. He was like, "Oh man, I'm trying to do this sort of thing. Do you know if there's any like Sydney Hoopers sort of thing?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, there is sort of thing." And then we kind of got talking, and then we kind of like did that little cookout thingy. The Sydney Melbourne, I think, might be in the works of doing some other things in the future, sort of thing. But a lot of people are kind of starting to take notice of Sydney
Yeah.
Hoopers. And I said, you're a big part of that. If I was to ask you, you know what, Nay, if you give me 2 young players to look out for in the next sort of 5 years, who would it be?
Ugh. 2 young players to look out for in the next 5 years. What's young?
Say about 15, 16.
15, 16.
Just give them that little extra motivation that, you know what,
Are you talking about people who have kind of like made it already, or like the underdogs?
you know what, give me the underdogs. I love the underdogs.
Riley McNulty. He's one
Yeah.
of them. Penrith boy. Under 18s, he was bottom age 18s JPL this year. 3rd top scoring in the league as a bottom ager. Kid's about 6'6", around that height. Plays big, but moves like a guard. He's someone to look out for. And he works with me 2-3 times a week. He's with Alex in the gym as well with 80 strength. 2-3 times a week just working on his body, because kid is big,
Yeah.
he's tall, but, and I'm gonna roast you right now, you got no muscle tone, my boy, like none, which is why I told you to get your ass in the gym. So like he's definitely up there. 15. That's a tough one. I would say Bailey Hansen, but to me he's not an underdog.
Yeah.
Like he's already known. He's playing for under 17s Australia. Like he's up there. You know what I mean? Damn, you put me on the spot. I've got so many names going through my mind right now. 15, 16. One of my underdogs, and I'm gonna put him up there, Marcus Hanna.
Hey, I love watching him
Like,
shoot, man. He's clean.
That's what I
with it.
mean. Like when you talk about a walking bucket, Marcus Hanna is a walking bucket.
How old is he? Can you tell us about your relationship with Marcus? Because I see you guys always together.
Yeah.
What's that kind of like relationship like? How did it start?
He's pretty much with me every day at Breakdown. Like he's a trainer with us. He's one of our junior trainers. Once he turns 18, he'll turn into our senior trainer there. He'll start getting more gigs, more roles. We met during COVID. I was actually training 2 clients, Aaliyah and Andre. Very close with them. Very close with their family. This kid, scrawny as hell, puffy curly hair, glasses on, walked up to the outdoor court, put his bag there and just sat there watching.
Yeah.
And me being me, I'm like, hey, what's your name? Oh, Marcus. I'm like, you want to jump in? Ask the parents. I'm like, you guys cool if Marcus jumps in? Like, yeah, that's fine. That's where our relationship began. So from that outdoor court, this kid just rocking up to a court, sitting down, watching.
Taking tips.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
our relationship is growing, man. Like he's a son to me.
Yeah.
Like 100% a son. I'll do anything for him. Whatever he wants to get, I'll get it for him. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. Like you need this, you need that, I'll help you out. But for me, like he's an underdog because he doesn't know it either. Like I feel like he knows he's good, but he's just been overlooked the whole time, bro. And his biggest downfall, and I will say it to him because I say it every single damn day, his defense. His defense and his IQ are his biggest downfall. You give the guy the ball and tell him to go score, he'll get you a bucket 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean? But defensively, IQ stuff, like that's the stuff that we've been working on this whole year with. Is just constant reps defense. Guard me in Reef 101.
Yeah.
See how you go. Don't back down. Like toughen up, man up, take every hit like a freaking man.
Yeah.
Like don't let us get an easy shot off. Make every shot that we take a shot that we don't want to take. Even if it goes in, it's not a shot that we wanted.
That's one thing I want to ask you too. Does it kind of like, in a way, how do you see it? Because for me personally, like I know, like looking at the whole, this basketball in New South Wales, a lot of the coaches and stuff like that, they don't really worry too much. Like they try to, in a way, coach that sort of like confidence, bucket getting sort of like mindset. It's more like a team play that great defense, make sure you do the right reads and stuff like that. What's it like for you, especially like as a coach? What do you tell your kids that are trying to get to that level, to get to like those rep teams for basketball, New South Wales, Australia? What would be your best advice? Like, especially when they come in, because man, everyone thinks they are like the man of a team or like the top girl in a team sort of thing. What would be your best advice to anyone looking to come up those ranks?
Honestly, for all those kids looking to come up, watch the game. Watch at the highest level. I'm not talking about NBA. I'm talking about like EuroLeague, Asia Cup, all those stuff where it's like, it's more team-based than it is individual. Watch how team-based it is, but watch how individually skilled each player is.
They will know their roles.
Exactly, because no matter like what team you go on at the highest level, I can guarantee you, I can put that person one-on-one against anyone on a random court and they would destroy them. And like one-on-one is the biggest kind of like exposer for offense and defense. So if you can't get a stop, you ain't winning a game.
Yeah.
If you can't score, you ain't winning a game. You know what I mean? So like, every player needs to have a skill set. If you don't have a skill set, like, what kind of threat are you on the court? I always tell the teams that I coach, the players that come through, be a threat with or without the ball. Because if you are not a threat, you are a liability. If I saw someone on a team that didn't want to shoot, that couldn't dribble, and they passed on the ball, you think I'm closing out?
Nah, no chance.
Shoot it.
Yeah, you play the
Shoot
percentages
it every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The amount of players I see catch it and don't even think about looking to shoot it, don't even think about putting the ball on the floor is insane. And like, there's so many clubs nowadays who are kind of going down the right avenue of not forcing their kids to go get skill training, but allowing it to happen. You know what I mean, Comets is a big advocate of it. Norts is a big advocate of it. Sutherland's a big advocate. Like, it'd be great for every other club in New South Wales to kind of be on the same page.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yes, basketball is a team sport, but you need to have the individual skill to be effective in that team. Because if you don't have the individual skill, you're going to be the guy just running up and down the court and no one cares about.
Just doing suicides.
Yeah. Like, don't be that player. Be that player that when you catch the ball, the defense has to worry about you.
No, I respect that because even when I play, because I play like at Auburn, play Div 1 Thursdays, there's some times where, you're like, you know what, you live with that shot. You can't live with that shot. And sometimes, fuck, I'm not going to lie, like, I'll shoot it and they'll leave me open because like, I missed 2 in a row sort of thing. But it's those like percentage that you play. But I have that mindset too where it's like, oh no, I'll get the next one sort of thing. Even if I miss it, I'll still have that confidence. But I understand, like, I'm probably like, 4th, 5th scorer on my team. So I don't need to do that. I got to play great defense, just facilitate and just pick up the whole morale of the squad when we kind of goes on those bad runs sort of thing. So you can always play your role. And one player that I do love, I want to give a shout out to in the whole UBL, he's part of that Lurcher squad, Malachi Stanley. What he does in his role. That's one question I want to ask you. In the UBL this season or just in general, who's been your toughest cover?
For me to guard?
Defending. Like, they're defending you.
They're defending me?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody?
What
No chance?
about? What are you talking about?
Oh, all right, your toughest cover then. Your toughest cover.
My toughest cover this season?
Yeah.
UBL?
Or yes, and someone that's actually caught you off guard. One young player that's caught you off guard a little bit.
Honestly, that the Para White team. Para White team. Because there was a bunch of kids on that team that I've seen but haven't heard of. You know what I mean? And one of them, Luca.
Yeah, Medela.
That was a bucket, bro.
Yeah.
Straight bucket. Like, he walked in that gym and I'm like, okay, I've seen you around, but what can you do? This guy had 30 on us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and he made it look pretty light. Catch and shoot threes, drive, and one. Like, he was tough.
Yeah.
He was tough. I give him props.
Yeah, that was the game where after that game I was like, bro, this guy's going to be an NBA 1 East roster. Because I know he was part of the North system, the youth league squad. But that's why I love watching those young cats, man. Honestly, especially Nathaniel Chappell, probably one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah.
That guy loves catching bodies, man. And he'll just try to dunk on everybody.
Yeah, no, Nate's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, as I said, that pretty much wraps up the show. But I do want to say, honestly, thank you so much for what you've done for Love of the Game too. Because pretty much Breakdown was a huge part of it. Me covering it was like the best fun I've had, probably just doing basketball sort of thing, watching you, Luke Jamison. You've always been great with your time, doing those interviews, jumping on, even doing the podcast and stuff like that. And I love the way you kind of conduct yourself, like as a man, as a basketballer, as a coach, everything like that. Even as a father sort of thing. I love watching you do your thing with your kids and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you, and can't wait to kind of like watch your journey, and good luck at Summer Jam. Good luck with the UBL. Love of the Game's going to be covering you guys the whole way, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, for real. But honestly, like, same goes to you. Like, big props to what you're doing, man. Like, no one kind of stepped out of the shadows and showed their face doing this type of stuff. You know what I mean? You hear a lot of voices doing it. You hear a lot of stats. Like, you see a lot of things, but you're putting yourself out there. And, like, everyone knows who you are. You might not know, but I'm pretty sure every hooper in New South Wales know who's Love of the Game. SJ, Love of the Game, you know? We all know you, bro. We all know that sound. We all know that voice. Like, keep doing what you're doing, bro, because you're growing. You are growing, so don't stop. Biggest thing, don't stop. No matter how hard it gets, no matter, like, the job you have, you literally got set on fire, bro, and you're still going. Like, just keep doing you.
Yeah. Nah, beautiful. Nah, I appreciate that, man, and I'm definitely going to keep going. And just can't wait to kind of see where you go to Breakdown. Fingers crossed we can collaborate with a few things too in the future. And thank you for your time, man.
Sounds good, brother.
Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. That's definitely on the bloopers, yeah.